Hello, educators. I'm Tanya with Side by Side Educational Consulting. Thanks for joining me for Quick Tip Tuesday. In this month of October, we have been emphasizing an awareness of dyslexia and other language-based reading difficulties. Today's quick tip is focused on this specific topic. But before we get to our tip, I want to share a few essential understandings about dyslexia. First, we know that people with dyslexia do not outgrow it. But there are teaching approaches that are more effective than others in improving reading skills. We also know it's much better to intervene early than to wait until a child actually fails, because remediation is not only demonstrably less effective, it's also much more expensive. So we're focusing in on tier 1. We also know that reading is an acquired skill. Unlike speaking, that tends to happen more naturally, reading requires the reading brain to learn about the relationships of the sounds or phonemes in the language and how those phonemes connect to graphemes that represent them, while simultaneously incorporating meaning. To make these connections in the reading brain, students have to have considerable exposure to print early on, as well as explicit and systematic instruction that allows the brain to program the systems that are needed for automatic reading. If a student does not get early intervention and a wait to fail approach is utilized, those systems don't develop well. It's really difficult to get the exposure needed for those brain systems to build those connections. So we know that a structured literacy approach starting in kindergarten helps to prevent the cumulative problems that emerge, as well as other difficulties that can develop, such as anxiety. Now, our quick tip today hones in on one of the elements of structured literacy, which is ensuring that instruction is designed using a multimodal approach. This means we're building pathways in the brain that connect auditory, visual, kinesthetic, and tactile modes. We're going to watch a quick video that illustrates each of these elements. Hang tight for just a moment. Okay, here we go.
Sounds in a word. I'll say a word. Then you'll move a counter down into the box for each sound in the word. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. The first word is man. What word?
Man.
Now say each sound slow. Move a counter down for each sound. Now say it fast. What word?
Man.
Yes, man. Point to the first box. What sound? Good. Move it out. Now look at your cards. That's the monkey card. What card?
Monkey card.
What spelling will we use?
M.
Yes, M. Write M in the box, please. Excellent. What's the next sound you hear in man?
Ah.
Yes, ah. Move it out. What card is that?
Lamb.
What spelling?
A.
Yes, A. Excellent. Last sound in man. Good. Move it out. What card is that?
Nurse.
Yes, nurse. What spelling?
N.
Yes, N. Excellent. Now, point to each sound and say the sounds in the word. Ready? Go. Blend it.
Man.
Yes, man. Excellent job. Okay.
So that gives you just a quick illustration of those elements of multimodal instruction. Those really enhance that connection between the sounds and symbols, and it's really essential to keep those in mind when you're planning your instruction. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining us. We'll see you next week.